You know, a massive corporate showdown is brewing in the multi-billion-dollar weight loss market. We've got two pharmaceutical titans going head-to-head, but not with injections this time. Nope, we're talking about something much smaller that could reach millions more people.
That's right, the next phase of this whole weight loss drug era is moving away from those weekly shots to a simple daily pill. And this shift, it's going to completely reshape the landscape, making these treatments way more accessible to people all over the world. So the big question is, which pill is going to win?
Okay, so in this corner, we have Novo Nordisk, the makers of Ozempic and Wegovy, and they're bringing out their new oral version of Wegovy. And in the other corner, we've got Eli Lilly with a brand new pill called Foundayo. It's a classic head-to-head competition, and believe me, each company is betting on a very, very different strategy to win over doctors and patients.
All right, let's dive right in with round one, raw power. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people just want to know one thing: which pill is going to help me lose more weight? It's that simple.
This slide right here gets straight to the heart of Novo Nordisk's whole argument. I mean, look at the numbers. According to their studies, the Wegovy pill resulted in an average weight loss of 16.6%, and that's compared to 12.4% for Eli Lilly's Foundayo. That's a pretty significant difference, and it's the number Novo Nordisk is betting everything on. And here you have it, straight from the source. Novo's CEO Mike Dostar said it plainly. Their entire strategy is built around this idea of being the most effective, the most powerful option out there. For them, they're betting that the best results will always win, no matter what. But Eli Lilly, they have a very different idea.
So let's move on and see how this all builds, because Eli Lilly's counter-argument has absolutely nothing to do with percentages. It has everything to do with real, everyday life. It's all about convenience. You see, to get that higher efficacy from the Wegovy pill, you have to follow a pretty strict routine. You got to take it first thing in the morning on a completely empty stomach with just a tiny bit of water, and then you have to wait at least half an hour before you can even think about having your morning coffee or breakfast. Foundayo, on the other hand, is the complete opposite. You can take it whenever you want, with or without food. There are zero restrictions. It's designed to just slot right into anyone's life without forcing them to change a thing about their morning routine. And just like Novo's CEO, Eli Lilly's CEO Dave Ricks is crystal clear about their strategy. They are positioning Foundayo as the user-friendly, life-proof option. Their bet is that for most people, a good result that fits seamlessly into their life is way better than a great result that requires them to change it. But look, this fight isn't just a simple choice between power and convenience. There are other critical factors that are already influencing how doctors, patients, and even Wall Street see this whole battle playing out. So first, it's really important to know that both of these pills belong to the same class of drugs, GLP-1s. And what that means is they share a pretty similar list of potential side effects, most commonly, gastrointestinal issues like nausea and diarrhea, which can be a major hurdle for some people.
Okay, now what's really fascinating is this number from a cross-trial comparison. It suggests that patients taking Foundayo had 14 times, that's 1/4, higher odds of stopping the treatment because of side effects compared to those taking the Wegovy pill. That is a huge potential advantage for Novo Nordisk.
So what do people actually want? Well, it kind of depends on who you ask. One patient survey found a preference for Foundayo because, hey, it's more convenient. But then, an analysis by Novo Nordisk claims that 84% of patients would favor a drug with a profile like Wegovy's. It just shows you how hard both companies are working to shape the narrative here. And the financial markets? Oh, they are paying very close attention. In just the last month, Wall Street has dramatically lowered its sales expectations for Foundayo, cutting the 2026 forecast from $4 billion all the way down to $1.6 billion. So it really seems that for now, the early buzz is favoring power over convenience.
So the crucial point here is that this all comes down to a fundamental trade-off. It's a choice that millions and millions of people will have to make with their doctors.
So here it is, the core trade-off laid out side by side. With the Wegovy pill, the promise is maximum power, higher average weight loss, and, importantly, fewer people quitting due to side effects. With Foundayo, the promise is maximum convenience, no daily food or drink restrictions, making it so much simpler to just integrate into your life.
So, what will ultimately matter more to the millions of people looking for a solution? Is it the promise of the best possible result, even if it requires a specific, kind of fussy routine? Or is it the appeal of a simpler path, even if the destination isn't quite as far? The answer to that question is going to determine the winner of this multi-billion-dollar pill war.